And I was about to come on live, and then I saw the lovely Mark Atwood with the lovely Tracy video just gone up now, and JC was also in the live chat. I don't even know if I've entitled this Resonating So Much More or something, but I've actually took the TV down today because we don't watch TV apart from me. Someone watch a bit, but I'm like, why have we got a TV when we don't watch TV? So it's on the floor. Trying to tidy up and I'm like, just to get this thing out. I'm always crafting. We're always doing stuff, and yeah, so that's one silly big piece of plasma that we don't need, because the plasma TV's out there in the sky. But I just thought I'd come on. I don't know if anyone's going to come in because I haven't said I was coming on, but I'll just give it a few minutes, because I did want to talk about. I'm just going to talk because anyone can watch this whenever. I've took this table out. I've brought this table back in because I'm crafting stuff for an event that I'm supposed to be going to. So now I've got this table here. But then I've had other brainstorm things going on because that's what I'm like. Bloody pain in the ass, Pisces. I'm like, oh, in, out, shake it all about, put this here, put that there, do this, do that. Just the creativity going on. Really needed to ground myself. So it's good that Mark was on with Tracy today and had a bit of grounding, because I did have a muzzy head. So if anyone's there, say hi. I'm just going to be really naughty and go and warm my tea up. Bang on 1 minute. Moving stuff about, like trying to move the energy about all the time. It's bonkers. I just wanted to know if anyone was feeling the same, because I've been going to bed about 1 o'clock. Oh, hi Indigo, hi Soul Family. I don't know if you knew. Yeah, like I said, I was just watching Mark Atwood. I just caught the lovely Tracy. Didn't catch the beginning of it, but I actually do have her on my email thing for when she posts things, and light language, which I tried last night. If you saw the orbs in the last video, they were beautiful last night. The energy's coming in, but I have this thing, like I can't get to bed till 1 o'clock, which is mad, but I'm not surprised. But I had a really muggy head this morning, so Tracy on Mark's show really helped me today to just go and ground myself and just say, come on Janine, if you knew, Dolly is my nickname, just ground yourself through the heart, which we all know, you know, we're doing that. So yeah, the orbs were amazing, and before that the silver ones came in, but I don't know if you saw the one come when I said love, and it went ping. I was like, because that's the energy that we're using, as we were just discussing on Mark's. Everybody in chat, you know, we're all on the same page of the heart is the rainbow bridge between the lower and the higher. So I've just been what have I been doing? Yeah, I'm making my I just had to come on and talk, because I'll show you what cards I pulled out myself, because my monkey mind was trying to tell me something today, playing games, making up these intention bracelets, you know, the little bell one I've got, because at High Five Flames, as we know, you know, just like they were saying over there, as most of us know, we have to keep working on ourselves and our shadow selves and going back into the higher frequency and the positive frequency than a negative frequency. And it's funny because they were just talking about what I was talking about yesterday, but we all will, because a collective on the positive side are talking about the same things. Was when someone said yesterday about, oh, you know, somebody in my family's had the da-da-da-da-da, and then you want to go mad at them, and we're like, you've just got to leave them to it. It's choice. They're on the path they're on, and that's them, and you've just got to do you. You've got to be the light, the lighthouse, I like to say, and shine your light out for the little boats to come in, which is other people. You can't change people, they've got to do it themselves, but by being the light, it helps people. So my little intention bells of, you know, when that bell goes off, if you're aware and you hear it, you can think, oh, put the intention out, get back in that frequency. Remember, are you in that frequency today? You're remembering not to get caught up in the negativity or distract yourself away from something else that is negative to something that is positive. So anyway, got all that out of the way. I'm just going to spew this out because this was how I was feeling. So something was creeping in today. Hi, something was creeping in today. I'm sat here trying to do my jewellery, my handmade jewellery, for an event I'm supposed to be doing. And this little monkey chat was coming in as if to try and make it, oh, do you want to do it though? Because maybe people, I know my things are good because I wear them myself and people buy them, but it's just like this confusion was coming in, and this is the card that I pulled this morning, this confusion. But if you look, it's like little whispers, you know, them whispers that come in that are negative and not you. And then it was like rejection. I was fearing rejection because if you look, there's an artist there. So I was laughing my head off when this one came out because this is to do with my art, you know, my paintings, my artwork. I don't think that, but my subconscious must be thinking, oh, don't, like, you know, when it starts setting in. So the cards were telling me rejection, and then like the self-worth and the ready for action, you know. And it's a bit like a queen or king chair there. I say I'm worthy, nobody else. So it was like, yeah, that's exactly what was going on this morning. I just thought, I'm deleting it. So I pulled 2 more cards on the Light Seers Tarot, and it was great because it was the abundance of 9 of Pentacles, divine number, of you reaping what you sow, you know. And then there's going to be lots of abundance for family abundance. I mean, I see this as the world. The tree of life, I see this as the world, the abundance that's coming in with the sun. Yellow is abundance for families and children, with where we're going with the abundance for earth, for everybody, you know, where we go one because we're all together. So we've got that going on, you know, for everything. Thank you, Five Flames. Yeah, and the painting yesterday, I don't know if you saw it, morphed again. I'm going to have to bring it in. It's massive. It's got, something kept telling me to do a cosmic whale, I thought, I've never painted a whale before. Cosmic whale. And then I watched Prime Disclosure now and again. I've just started watching him again, going on about energies. And he had a cosmic whale on his profile. I was like, yes, okay, Spirit, it's telling me to do a cosmic whale. So this is going to look a bit weird. And it only looks weird because there's no detail in it. So I've got this whale shape going on. The birds are tweeting now. Hang on a minute. This whale shape going on. Coming in past the moon. Hang on a minute. This is bonkers. And the angel higher self thing going on. But obviously the detail's not in. So, and you can't see the colour properly on here. So it's morphed again. We've got this cosmic whale going in the background. How that's going to end up, I do not know, because I'm going intuitively, but that's where I'm at with that. So I'm just going to put that there in the background. And that's why I've had to drag my table back in here, because obviously I've got all sorts going on. You know, I'd have my healing table in here, but then I thought I'm not doing that at the minute. You know, I can just get that out when I need it because it folds down. And then I've really got to get some art going because I'm trying to sell some of my art at a thing. So I've got to get in with that. And I have got some bracelets coming as well. But as I was just talking about the energies and stuff, hi everybody who's in. Yeah, those thoughts are not ours exactly. So I just thought, shut up, monkey mind. Stop telling me, you know I'm worthy because of the energy I put into things and the energy I give to other people. You know, it's knackering sometimes. And I think that's why I was thinking last night, you need to stop doing what you're doing. That's making you stay awake up till 1 o'clock in the morning, even though since my awakening, I don't think I've ever slept properly, but then are we off in the ethers doing stuff? Do you know what I mean? Because I never feel like I ever sleep. Any tips and tricks on how we can work on the crown chakra, work mentally, live, being riding a wave of highs and lows, going in between dimensions? Yeah, soul family, the thing is, you know, we do go up and down with the ebb and flow. And I just think more with the crown chakra is your intuition and your knowing of tuning out from the mainstream media, as most of us know, the news, newspapers, all that sort of stuff. Even YouTube, you know, I just narrow it down now to the people that I like watching. If something new pops up and I like it, but in higher frequencies, and really taking time out to ground and tune into yourself, like Tracy said on, you know, like we all do in the heart on Mark Atwood's channel, is to go into yourself and really listen to yourself, your intuition, and that will help you a lot more. Things will start coming in, which is just knowing through love the higher frequencies what feels good to you. Because it's like that, we always say, don't we, that knowing, it's just a knowing, and you'll know because it is a knowing. It's not because someone's telling you something. You normally, if you're watching someone on YouTube something and you resonate with it, doesn't mean you always resonate with everything they say. You resonate, that's because it's in a knowing. To me, it's an innate knowing. Make Earth love again. Whoop whoop. Yeah, make Earth great again. Make Earth love again. I've got a QD cup saying make Earth great again. You know, that's all coming. But it's more about tuning into you. And I did do, if you knew, I'm going to have to show this again because I didn't get around to doing the self-love book because of everything else I do, but anyone can do that because it's just all the things that you love. But I did do, see if I can find it. The attitude of gratitude is brilliant. Even if you just say it out loud or in the morning or write it down in the morning, the things that you're grateful for in the morning. I have days where I do it and days where I don't, but the attitude of gratitude in the morning for what you're grateful for, and that's not always the material things, you know what I mean? It's not about that, about the sun rising, your eyes to see, I'm grateful for my hands that bring spirit through me to create my lovely creations, anything. And then, as I said before, we did this book ages ago on the spiral up and spiral down, because we don't want to circle round. Talk about that in Mark Atwood's. We go around in a circle as in the cycles of nature, but we want to be spiraling up. So if you do a spiral down and a spiral up, and I did read this off ages ago, and you look at where you're in the lower chakras, you could say the lower energies, and then just move to the higher energies. So it's nice to keep a journal because it reminds you of why, and then you can work on yourself that way. So just quickly, I just put a spiral down, and then I put boredom, frustration, impatience, worry, rage, jealousy, insecurity, powerlessness, pessimism, is it? Irritation, doubt, anger, hatred, guilt, fear. Write all that down. And then the spiraling up, you've got joy, love, passion. There's loads more you can add to it. Joy, love, passion, enthusiasm, hopefulness, contentment, freedom, empowerment, and eagerness, happiness, optimism, positivity. So when you're in the lower, you're feeling any of these emotions, think, what is it that's triggering me to feel that way? And then look for the positive. You can get out of it. Because normally, hi Angel A, hi Brian, hi everyone who's coming. If it's somebody else that's annoying you, it's not really them annoying you, it's you with something within you that you haven't looked at. So, for instance, if you're jealous of somebody and you're like, no, that's you, something you have to deal with in you. If you're looking at someone jealousy, why don't you spin it around and think, oh my God, that person is so inspiring. What do they do that helps them push themselves forward? What, like, I can take some tips and I can move forward that way. Spin it round, because they revert everything. Spin it round and make everything into a positive. There's loads. Fear. A lot of people are in fear. Well, don't be in fear, be in love. There's loads. And it's you know, we have to do this every day. You've got to work on yourself every day. That's where the work comes in. I was feeling a bit off today just because I had less sleep because I went to bed later when I knew I shouldn't have done. I knew I'd wake up with a bit of a muggy head, which I did, and the weather's feels like it needs to rain anyway. Hi Rainbow Wizard, feels like it needs to rain to clear the air. That's why I'm feeling muggy. It's warm as well. You know, all that sort of good stuff. You know, that is absolutely stunning, uplifting. I love looking at it. Thank you, Make Earth Great Again. Was that it? Make Earth Great Again? Make Earth Love Again, was it? Love Again? Yeah, well, I do believe that, yeah, spin it positive. I do believe art in any form, jewellery, painting, building a building, creating a space for people. When you say art, it doesn't mean you have to be an artist. It can be any shape or form. Creating a beautiful business, that's art. You're creating. It's creating. We are creator. We are creators. But for instance, because I love art and stuff like that, and there's a lot of artists in chat as well, we put it onto our artwork, so it has that frequencies in my jewellery, frequencies in my paintings. People who've bought my jewellery have said that they felt a lot lifted. I do put Reiki into my jewellery as well, so I do infuse it, but it gets infused anyway when I'm making it, because the joy and the love that I get out of making jewellery or painting is in the actual thing that you purchase that way. If you're creating a building and you're creating this building of love, and it's where people are going to come and heal or wherever it is, that building will hold that frequency as well. That's why my YouTube channel, many other people's YouTube channels like Mark Atwood, JCK, all those people who are doing good, there will be a good chat. Yeah, we get the trolls in now and again, but the majority of the people that go in there, like-minded people, because people are holding space and pumping that energy out for people. I've seen YouTube years ago when I first came onto YouTube and I didn't really know what I was doing. Now I know what I'm doing. Now I know I was put on YouTube. There used to be people arguing about loads of different stuff. There used to be people infighting, and I mean really bad. It was terrible. It was like some drama thing off. Like, I don't know. And it was a lot in America as well. Few years back now, quite a few years ago, but I used to think, what the hell, it's just people bringing people down, and like I said, if you're looking at someone in anger or jealousy or whatever it is, you need to go and check yourself and really work out what that is within yourself, that why you're feeling that way, and then come from it. But yeah, so finding things you love and surround yourself with them. Yeah, and I always say, love what you do and do what you love and love what you do. And don't get too caught up into the I've been there. We still get triggered, like, oh, people have done this and they're having the and oh God, I feel so angry, and they're not on the path, and they are on the path where they need to be. And like they just said, Lucy just said over there, which I've said before, and a lot of us are saying it all over the world, is you have to be the light. I'm a Pisces, and that is a very sign that's always like, oh my God, I need to save everybody. But it's like, the only way you save others is if you save yourself. So if you're pumping that light work out, I said yesterday, this is where this all syncs up, and that's why I put resonating in the title. I spoke about this yesterday on Instagram. And if you're not on my Instagram, it's Janine's Rainbow Reiki. You can find me on, and I've got other pages as well for my art. Dolly Lama, I don't know if that name's changing again, but anyway. What was I saying then? Yeah, you need to be the lighthouse. So when you're the light, I said yesterday, if there's a load of people running around like zombies, especially when the storm hits, because the storm hasn't even hit yet, when people are having a dark night of the soul, the people who are not awake, when they wake up to this, that's is happening, and we know it's coming, because that's what we're all getting prepared for. It's given us time to get prepared over the last so many years. When that happens and they're looking around all screaming, remember the anger you were in when you first woke up, anger, resentment, all this, and then you come through the tunnel and you're like, oh my God, the light. Now I need to be the light in the tunnel so others can see. They will come to you and start asking you questions, because you've seeded some of the seeds, the information. It's not about shouting and screaming at everybody and trying to bang them on the head with a big red pill. We've done that. I've been there. I've done it. It's been on YouTube. This is just my journey. It's about coming in compassion. Those people will start to see that, and they're going to turn to people who are not screaming and shouting more than people screaming and shouting. And that's where you come in. And that's where you start doing your work and helping people by even chatting to them of how you came through it and why you're not in the sort of anger state now, because you understand how things work with free will and the energies, and getting more people to understand that. And then, people are going to start learning, because the whole world will be learning. And there's other stuff we don't even know about, And the funniest thing yesterday was when my mum, who is asleep to some stuff, just went, have you heard them started talking about UFOs on the news? And I was like, of course they will be. Probably sticking Project Bluebeam out with the holograms. But then again, they would be, because we know stuff's coming with all that sort of stuff that people have got to get their head round. So it's not like it's a bad thing, but it's just what maybe they're going to project is it going to be fair? I don't know. Yeah, don't be scared, laugh with me. Can anyone remember living our lives? Not human though. Well, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, that's why maybe I always resonated with the film Star Wars. I've always loved the old Star Wars. And actually, this painting behind me, I said yesterday, this angel being, because an angel is a dimensional being anyway, which I've seen. The skin, I don't think you can see, it was representing like the skin coming through here, like there was skin coming off. I know that sounds a bit weird, because underneath this, angels would come human form to not scare people, was something else coming through translucent, because what I was trying to represent with that was, and it's not finished yet, is we're all light beings, and this meat suit isn't what we really are. It's just a cover, a cloaking device. Nikola Tesla. That just came into my head then. Oh, and Tracy was also talking about water, and how the information comes through water. We know, a lot of us know that information comes through water, because like the Egyptians, their symbol is like that, water, but it means memory. Water holds memory, Dr. Emoto and all that. Most of us know that. If you don't, you probably will come into that at some point. Not going through all that, I've talked about it before. But do you remember me saying the other day, oh, it's like I was getting stuff in when I'm either washing the pots, in the shower, in the bath is most of the things, or drinking water, and I'm a Pisces as well. But once you said that, I was like, yeah, I knew that. You know, when you're having a bath, in the shower, water. And that's why I believe like pyramids and things had water around them, the Nile and stuff like that. Just saying, that's my perception on it all. Yes, it does retain memory, and that's what the word means in Egyptian. The sign is two sort of zigzaggy signs like that, water, but it means mem. It's memming. Is it Hebrew or something? Memory, because water holds memory. So yeah, I've talked about that a few years ago. But yeah, so it's all getting more exciting, because people are just the synchronicities at the minute are absolutely brilliant, because obviously systems falling down, the veil's very thin, things are coming in, people are realising stuff. I really need to cut my grass, because I was just looking at the window thinking I need to cut my grass, but I was letting the just going off topic, I was letting the bumblebees collect a lot of the pollen from my clover field going on out there, because I've got loads of clovers all over my grass, which is good luck, by the way, and you can find 4-leaf clovers, but I'm going to cut it tomorrow. I was just letting the bumblebees get a lot of the pollen, because it's beautiful, actually. It's so beautiful, I don't want to cut it, but it needs cutting. Yeah, so what we're all saying. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's getting quite a bit of flack. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, they're always up to the shenanigans. That's why I said if I ever go anywhere, it's going to be under the same name, Dolly Daydream. But I've heard people getting flack on Rumble and everywhere, so, you know, BitChute and everything. Is there going to be a purge in Texas? Okay, serious note. How does everyone think the system will be blown when we all... I don't see it like that. I mean, people see it different ways. I've got to go in a bit, but I just see it as in the system's already falling, if you haven't noticed. And I just believe the right people would be put in the places, and then those systems will be changed. So to me, if it happens like that, brilliant, 17 in chat. But I believe all the systems, banking, this, that and the other, it's just that if you don't know, people have resonated, some people have died, some people have walked, some people have got fired out of these big high revel, out of these big corporations. And new people will be put in that are for the people, and then over time they will change and maybe disappear as well. But to me, you can't just go, yeah, banks fell down, this fell down, that fell down. Oh, it's been in preparation for a very, very long time. I mean, JFK tried to get this out, so we know what happened there, but we also know Junior's alive, as I was talking about 4 years ago, and painted a picture of him in the memory of that he is not actually dead. But that's just me and a lot of other people. So yeah, it's all just crazy. But then I say we never know. Maybe something could change in the blink of an eye. So that would be positive and brilliant. And if it doesn't, be prepared for that as well. Because there's a lot of people who think we're going off planet. I don't think that. I think it's a higher state of consciousness. New Earth is a higher state of consciousness of love. When we all come to love, I mean, the Earth will be brilliant, be new. It'll be like everybody like, wow. So if you think it's going to change in a blink of an eye, brilliant. But remember, if it doesn't, it's because the systems will change slowly. And what we say years, everyone goes, oh my God, not like 4 more years. Or 20 more years or whatever. Yeah, but that's linear down here. There, it's nothing. I mean, the past 5 years have gone with the blink of an eye. It's Monday, next minute it's Friday. We know time doesn't exist anyway. And we can go anywhere when we go here, in the blink of an eye, faster than the speed of light here. You remember when E.T. said, Elliot, I'll be right here. So that just cracks me up all the time. But I just see it like that. But like I say, who knows? Because we don't really know. We like to think we all know, but the one thing we do all know is through the timeline we're on, because lots more people waking up all the time, and it is the Great Awakening, and it can't be stopped, as I said yesterday, with planetary alignments. You can't stop the energies from there. It's happening, and they knew this every so many thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years, it happens. But the ascension's happening, and it's the ascension to raise your frequencies. So you've just got to live in that love light, and it's hard, it's frustrating, but it's an initiation, it's a test as well. I see it like that, to test you every day. What sort of frequency are you going to go in? Is someone going to piss you off and you're going to go into the low and you're going to start arguing and getting into fights, or are you going to think, okay, that's your opinion, it's not mine? Just like Mark said today, and I've been doing that lately. 17 and 7, we got 17 in my lucky number 7. Oh, I used to get in arguments with people. I'm not going to post that today, because I'm not even going to post that about getting in an argument, because that's bringing it into lower frequencies again. What is the internet? What if the internet goes away? I don't think it will. I think things are in place, and if it does, even if it's for a few days or whatever, that's where you're tested again, what you're going to do. Still got to stay in your frequencies no matter what. You'll be rallying around with the people that you know that are on your wavelength and connecting that way. You know, how did we connect before we had the internet? But I don't believe that, because I believe the plan's been in place for a very long time. And yeah, you know, so look for the positive opportunity. Yeah, look for the silver lining and everything. Where can we go after this? Human life, I admire your courage. Wherever you want to go, unless you want to come back. I think Mark Atwood said the other day, somebody like that said, oh, I'll be on wherever sipping martinis on another realm. I thought, yeah, me too. Think it into existence. Yeah, we manifest, so you've got to bring them frequencies in. Love your frequency, Dolly, sweeter. Hi, National, how are you? Spot on, Dolly. Yeah, so I just wanted to come and say, yeah, my head's cleared up now. I just felt really muggy this morning, but I knew it was because I went to bed late last night, and then monkey brain started coming in trying to tell me that I'm not worthy, and I just basically told it to F off. I was like, shut up. And then I was about to go live, and I saw Mark Atwood and the lovely Lucy, who I do have a subscribe to her website, thingamajiggy doodah thing. So I'll be getting that, and she's doing something on the 5th in, is it, oh, where is it? I don't know if she said Glastonbury. I'm going to be trying to tune into that on Monday, and I'm doing something on the Sunday before the 5th as well, so that should be good as well. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and say hi, and it was really mad, like I said, the confusion, the rejection and self-worth. It's like we're getting rid of that because we are worthy, and then the whole thing of we're going to be reaping what we've sown. So you're going to be picking your fruits, picking what you've sown. You know, the energies that we put out and the frequencies that we put out. When we dream, that's different from the people astral travel. What do you mean when we dream? I think you get a lot of messages through your dreams, and you can see a lot of things through your dreams. I think you still got to protect what if you're up there, but I go off stage as a dreaming, not dreaming or not remembering, but sometimes I think maybe I'm not meant to remember because I'm a bit of a blabbermouth, and maybe I'll put something out that doesn't need to be known yet. But like I said, the biggest lucid dream I had was about me healing and helping other people heal a few years ago, and that's what I'm trying to follow. So yeah, some things I don't look too into. I think I'm right where I need to be. If I remember, if I don't, some things you're supposed to remember, some things you're not right now, you know, but they'll come out. I bumped into Dolly on Mark's stream, knocked me over. Oh, thanks, Brian. Yeah, I just put in chat. I don't think he would have seen it. That it'd be nice to get back. I mean, I could email him. It would be nice to get back on Mark Atwood's show just to say where I'm at now from where I was at then through the whole you know, as we grow and expand and move on, because we do. And it was lovely because Lucy was talking about the expansion of the flower, and I mean, that's what one of my paintings is, isn't it? The one that's here. This was called, entitled The Unfolding. It's written on the back of it, The Unfolding. So yeah, I've got to work on these as well, just having a break, because I just feel a bit tired today. So I thought, I'm not pushing myself today. I just feel tired, so I'm listening to my body. So yeah, we all came a long way to get here. We did. Yeah, I think, Carol, though, but that's what I've said before. I thought you can't ignore the 3D. You can't be all up here and not down here. We're in here. We're here to embody the human, the light, anchor it, like I said the other day, on earth. People like think they're getting away from the human. You're not. You came here to be human, but you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and that's what we forget. We're here to anchor the light of that and know that's what we are as well. The two halves coming together, heaven on earth. That's how I see it, is being human. What's being human? Remembering to go back to love, because people have forgotten the spiritual self, the soul self. It's embodying the soul into the full-on, embodying your soul into your body, because people are, you know, when you say soulless, that's how people have been. They've been in the rat race, they're too materialistic. It doesn't mean you can't have material things, because that's how it manifests down here, and everything that manifests is sacred geometry anyway. So yeah, so it's just remembering we're not here to love things, we're here to love people and use things, because things can help us, but it's just knowing that. So, you know, yeah, it's about fun and joy, and that's what they try to take away. Hey, you can't go to weddings and dance. Hey, you can't play music. Let's play this music that's full of crap and full of subliminal messages about, you know, stealing other people's men and blah 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 and all that rubbish. They've done it over time. They knew that they'd get through us through the music, through the mainstream media, blah blah blah. And this is why I said a few weeks ago, before I got taken down off YouTube for the second time, what to do with the information when you've got it, and shine your light. Yeah, love is trust, exactly. Love is trust. And if you love, then you're not in fear. Like I said, you fall, you get back up again. Every day the sun rises, therefore you can rise every day and shine your light, just like the sun does every day. The sun rises every day and shines its light, no matter what. So yeah. So if you're new to the channel, you can catch me on Janine's Rainbow Reiki on Instagram, and then you'll find my other pages on there. And I do put my jewellery and stuff, but just wanted to come on for a rant, because that releases, you know, we have the throat chakra, we're all talking. I just felt like I had to come on and say something, because it releases tension out of me. If anyone else is going to bed late or feeling a bit like the monkey mind was trying to come in, because them energies are still like, nah, like, sod off, I'm deleting that, I'm not even listening to you, I'm going to carry on. Hoping to have tea out today, because it is quite warm, and have a picnic out and get in the fresh air and ground that way and all that beautiful stuff. And there's a lot going on, you know. I'm still clearing myself, I'm still clearing my house. I've just set up again my art table, it's changed again in here, forever changing. I'm still trying to get rid of stuff, because you have that struggle, that fight of, do I really need that? No, you don't. Right, get rid of it. There's so much to do, you know, and you know, I am doing the work as well, and it's a daily thing, and it will ever be forever a daily thing until the world woke up in that fully embodiment of Christ consciousness, which is love. And we'll be doing this work for a long time, because you've still got them triggers of those people triggering you now and again. But where we're going to is a beautiful ending, like a big film that we're watching, because we are watching a movie play out, and the end is going to be brilliant. It's like the end game, but it's going to be brilliant, not how they said it, you know. We're dreaming it up into existence. Thanks for being honest. You're welcome. So, you know, so that's why you've just got to shine your light, do what you love, and if it's all out of love, it's not going to be harmful, it's not going to be anything else. If your true intentions are out of love, then good things are going to come to you at some point. So I feel dream every day, some after our, yeah, I'm about to, when I clear up in a bit, I'm about to give my objects, tables, chairs, some loving energy, because they need loving energy as well. You must love I don't mean love the things you've got, as in I just said love people and not things, but you can give the love to objects and the couch where you sit, because you sit there a lot of time. Because if you think about it, if someone sat on a settee and they might have had a bit of stale energy, that stale energy can like hold in that furniture. So you want to take that out of things around you and clear. That's why people smudge and stuff, but with good intentions when you're doing it. Clearing out the shit, giving your house a lot of love. So I've got a lot of work to do. I'm still doing that. So yeah, and then I'm thinking, right, I better go then. There's just so many things I'm trying to bring in as well with new spiritual practices, seeing what works for me, you know, and it's just reprogramming ourselves. And it's hard, it's difficult, but you've constantly got to keep doing it. Yeah, do that exactly. So yeah, and you can meditate, and there's so many different ways of meditating. You know, you can sit, you can get out in nature, you can draw, you can paint, you can whatever that gets you into the monkey mind disappearing, and stuff like that. So yeah, white magic does help everybody. That's what I use. Bit witchy, but I'd say for the light side, a white hat, not a dark hat. You know what I mean? That's why I transmute it. Oh, it's hot in here. Soul family, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking. Oh yeah, so if you haven't checked out my last night's video I threw up of the orbs, go and check that out. I did a bit of like light language. I'm going to say light language because I just let it come through, and if something wanted to speak, and I was like, right, okay, then you do feel a bit stupid, but that's letting go again of the even when Tracy was doing it before, I felt like speaking back. It's like I was going to start going, mine's very deep, I think, but they started coming in more. But I was quite creative yesterday, so I'm not surprised that was all there. And like I said, the twinkly silver ones that came in at the beginning that I didn't catch were beautiful. But when you see my hands and I say love, watch what comes in when I say love. So try and slow them down. I capture them and try and slow them down. I love that video, well worth watching. Which video? That the orb video? Yeah, so when I told my mum when she was going on about, oh, you know about UFOs and aliens, and I was like, yeah, mum, talk to them all the time. She was like, what? She thinks I'm mad, but that getting in her head now, whether people think it's Project Blue Green from the news, because that's what they're talking about, we know what they're trying to do, still that has entered my mum's head is brilliant, because my mum is such a high Hitler control freak and believes the news, even though she says she don't believe the government, but then she goes and like, you know, that's like, what? For her to say that yesterday, I was laughing my head off. By the way, if anyone wants any Reiki distance healing, just go to Janine's Rainbow Reiki on Instagram and just message me there and I'll get back to you. But night orb video, yeah, I always do it at night because obviously you can see the light more in the dark. It's not that you can't see them in the light, but they're going to come off the darker background, aren't they? The plasma, the light beings, the interdimensionals, you know, spirit, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so I'll get this cosmic whale thing finished off at some point. I'm just finishing my touches on my intention bracelets and just realised I've not put any deodorant on and I stink, so that's just telling the truth. I don't know what I was doing today. It's one of them days. I'm going to probably write today off a little bit because I'm just like, yeah, it's just not one of them days where my head's not working properly because I didn't get enough sleep, but that's all right. And that's what you think, well, that's all right. Today's another day. I'll just get done what I can and that is fine. And with that, I'm going to go. So, yeah, Dolly Daydream, aka Janine. Yeah. Who's Janine? I'm Janine. My name's Janine. Nice to meet you. Dolly Daydream. Dolly is my nickname. So you can call me Dolly or you can call me Janine. I tend to go by Dolly these days, but yes, whichever one you fancy. It's dead funny when people say that. Who's Janine? My higher self. I don't know. It's me. It's funny. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, so check Mark Atwood's last video out. I love the tracing. I've resonated with that so much, even years ago with the whole... That's why I'd love to speak to Mark Atwood again if I ever get a chance to, about things that I saw then and people and things matching up now and how we let go and all that. It's a bit... I think you should do that. It's nice to have an update of people on his channel that where are they at now, where they were at before would be great, but I guess we'll see. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. And that's what, sorry, Janine, nobody told me. Oh, no, it's fine. You call me Dolly. People call me Dolly, so it doesn't bother me either way. And if you didn't know, this cracks me up even more. Janine in Hebrew means gift from God. And then one day I just thought, I wonder what Dolly means. And it means the exact same thing. And it's a nickname. And I was like, oh, my God. The universe works in mysterious ways. So with that, yeah, thanks all for coming in. Thanks everybody new and old and whatever. And I will see you soon. I just wanted a bit of a release. I feel a lot better now. I need to open the door because I'm boiling. I need to go and put some deodorant on. Trippy as always. Yeah, trippy. I don't know why I'm doing this. And then I was about to go, do you want some pumping some good ass energy your way, guys? From the portals of our hands to yours, to your heart porthole. Somebody just told me to do this, so I'm doing it. Thank you. Love, light, vibrations from my heart to you. Yeah. So I'll see you soon. What day is it? Wednesday. Yeah. I'll just pop up when I pop up. Bye.